Hi, I'm Josue Benavides, and I'm a design director on Spider-Man 2.
I'm Aaron Espinoza, and I am the Advanced Senior Community Manager at Insomniac Games.
When I first picked up the DualSense Edge controller, it had a real weight to it, which I really enjoyed. I like the feeling of the weight in my hands.
It's a beautiful looking controller, icons all over the touchpad, the light looks really cool. So not only is it an awesome feeling controller, it's a good looking one too to have in your collection if you're a collector like me.
I thought it was pretty easy to swap out the stick caps and the back buttons. I didn't even have to read the instruction manual. They pop right off and then pop the other ones on.
My favorite sticks are the standard sticks. They give you a nice grip, keeps me completely on edge when I'm playing Marvel Spider-Man 2.
One of our goals in Insomniac was to make a game for everybody. We've done that through a shortcut system where we have a lot of features and abilities that you can map to one of our left or right D-pad shortcuts. And this actually works really well with the DualSense Edge. I set throwing enemies to right D-pad and throwing trash cans and environmental interacts to left D-pad. And then I mapped left and right D-pad to the left and right back buttons. So in combat, I can quickly press one of those back buttons to either toss an enemy off an edge or throw a trash can at that enemy that's far away.
In addition to having a really great story, in addition to having really great gameplay, people just love to take really good photos. I'm a big virtual photographer when it comes to Marvel Spider-Man. As I'm moving through the city or I'm trying to capture a really cool shot, every second counts for every frame of animation. One of the cool new shortcuts that we have is game speed. You can switch the game between 70%, 50%, and 30% game speed. So I usually have it at 30%. I'll switch over the back buttons to one of our shortcut keys. Setting up the DualSense Edge controller through the UI was very seamless. The UI menu shows you the controller layout, and it's really quick. You can just select one of the buttons and go through the options of what button you want to reconfigure. So it's 30% and then photo mode. Those things work cohesively together to capture even better photos.
I actually like having two different profiles that I switch between. I've got one profile for combat, and I've got one profile for traversal. The DualSense Edge actually allows you to do some fun stuff in traversal. I'm able to map the jump button to the left back button and our web wing button to the right back button. I've got swinging and I've got point launching on the triggers, but then I can also use web zip or I can use web wings with the back buttons. And so you can swing around, you can start web wings, and you can do all these things without having to take your thumbs off the sticks.
I've been really inspired by the community. I've been watching a lot of their videos lately and just seeing how fast they can move through the city. The way that they're turning a corner and thwip, doing corner tether, going straight into web wings. The more efficient you are at traversal, the faster you go. And Marvel Spider-Man 2 is really freaking fast. So you want to achieve those max speeds as much as possible. And the controller has helped me do that a lot.